Last time we were here, we made our race car and we made our track, right? So I have our sprite and we have our backdrop. Now we want to make it so that this car can move, all right? So here's how we're going to do that. The first thing you guys need to do, let me clear this stuff off, okay? First thing you need to do is you need to start with an event flag, okay? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to place our car so that it shows up in front of this little starting line, okay? So we do when clicked. We're going to go point in direction. So click on motion, find point in direction. And then we're also going to need go to X and Y. Go to X and Y. Okay. So now basically what you do is you have your sprite right here. What you want to do is you want to click and drag that to where you want it to start. And then you want to, so you're going to click down here for where you want it to start. So when we do this, we're going to have it start, we'll have it start on this side of the line. And then you need to look at these numbers, okay? So where this says negative 56, we want it to start there. So where it says go to X, we want this to be negative 56. And then our Y is negative 57. So let's change that to negative 57 to match. Okay. And we also want our car to point left. So I need to rotate it here. So you can rotate it by clicking on direction. Brings up this little wheel, and then you're going to rotate your car till it's pointing to the left or pointing to the start angle, right? And then now you know you need to set your direction to negative 90. Oops, negative 90. Now, if you look at it, these numbers match the numbers here. So whenever I play my game, if my car moves up here, if I hit the green button, it will actually start the game over and it'll move that car back to that starting position no matter what. So that's how you get your car started. The next thing we want to do is we want to make it so that our car can steer left and right. So this one takes a little bit of practice. We're going to start off with a forever loop. We're going to go to control. We're going to find forever, and we're going to drag that one out here. And then we're going to need a few more. We're going to need a few more blocks in there. So we're going to need a forever loop, and then we're going to need a couple if-then loops. So we're going to need an if-then loop. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, because we're going to have one that goes forward, one that turns them left, and one that turns them right. So after we have that, we need to add a sensing key. So we go to let's see here. We go to, sensing. We go to sensing. And now we need a key when pressed. We go to sensing and we go to key pressed. I'm going to add that one in there. I'm going to put key when pressed, put it in there, and put one in here. I'm going to change this one to forward is going to be W. Left is going to be A. Right is going to be D. Okay, so now I have those buttons. So now it says when I push these buttons, something's going to happen, but I haven't told it what. Okay, so when I hit W, what I want to happen is I want the car to roll forward. So I'm going to click on motion, and I'm going to hit move 10 steps forward. Except I'm going to reduce that. I'm going to, instead of doing 10 steps, I'm just going to do 3. 3. There we go. Okay, so now when I'm in my game, if I hit the W key, So now when I'm in my game, if I hit the W key, my car should move 3 steps forward. All right, so now let's test that out. If I hit the green button to reset it, I'm going to hit the W button, and now my car is moving forward, right? Okay, now we need to add in the directions. Going to go back to motion. We're going to go to turn, A is going to be turn left, so we're going to go turn left. We're going to set this to 5 degrees, and then we're going to go to turn right, and we're going to set this to 5 degrees. So now if we start it over, hit the stop button, hit the green button, I hit W to go forward. Now if I hit D, I turn right. If I hit A, I turn left. All right. Next thing I want to do is I want to make it so that if my car is in the grass, it actually slows down, right? Because the point of a racing game is to stay on the track. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do another if command. I'm going to go to control. I'm going to go to if then. Where's my if then? I'm going to go to if then. I'm going to add it to the bottom of here. And then I'm going to do another sensing. I'm going to find touching color. I'm going to put it in this little block here. And then I'm going to click on this to change the color. And now I'm going to hit the little dropper and I'm going to choose this little green color on the track here. Okay. And now notice how it puts the same color of the track in here. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to, and then I'm going to, all right, so then I got that. Then I'm going to go to motion and I'm going to go to move. And instead of doing the 3 steps forward, I'm actually going to do -2. So if you're doing your math now, when you hit the green, you'll be moving 3 steps forward, -2, which means you'll only be moving 1 step forward instead of 3. So let's go check out what this looks like. Okay, moving forward, pretty good pace. I hit the green. Oh, I'm still moving, but I've slowed way down. Now I get back on the yellow and I'm back moving again. Okay, so now our car slows down when it hits that green part. All right. So I think that's good for this one. So just make sure your car can go forward, turn left, turn right, and slow down when it hits the green patch.